What's going on YouTube? It's me, Critical Miss Gaming, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. I have now a full party. We're in one of my favorite areas of the game, which is the Gambits waterway. Surprisingly, it's one of my favorite areas, but it is a sewer area, but it's not like, that bad. So, we have traversed to the palace, kind of got into some trouble, and we are now with Balthier and Fran, who are going to try to help us get out of here. Well, I can't say necessarily like help us, because, Balthier's only in it for his own gain, for what he wants, and Vaan has something that he wants, which is the magicite. So, but at this point, this is where we're going to get introduced to Gambit, so we're going to head down these steps here and get to it. Ah, Vaan, there's something I want to check before we set out. As I thought, you don't know much about gambits yet, do you? No, I don't. But I shall be using them. Listen carefully. I don't care to repeat myself. For each gambit, you can combine one action with a target for that action. Example, you can arrange that Cure be cast on an ally whose HP falls below 50%. Useful that. Yes, it is. Of course, one error of judgment, and you could well find yourself throwing punches at that same ally. If you've a good head on your shoulders, it should come easily enough. I fear a more detailed explanation is in order. Let's go ahead. Let's look at the tutorial. This is the Gambit screen. You can reach it from the party menu. To create a Gambit, you need only select an action and a target for that action. Here, let me show you. I'll start by changing the action of one of my Gambits. Now whenever an ally gets hurt, I'll toss a potion his way. Charming, eh? Of course, that's a sure way to go through our stock of potions. So let's adjust the target to make sure things don't get out of hand. Now, I'll only ever use potions when an ally's HP drops below 70%. That should be a little more bearable. Yes, and save us on our inventory. Nothing to it really. You can set a Gambit's action to more or less any ability you have at your disposal. Let's see, a list of available actions. Okay. Targets aren't so simple. You'll have to pick new ones from Gambit shops. We will definitely be doing that. But that isn't all. You can also prioritize your Gambits. Allow me. Oh, I love doing this. The Gambit in the first slot always takes priority. As it stands now, even if an ally's HP starts to fall, should there be foes near, I'll only attack. For which I could rightly be criticized. In general, it's better to prioritize healing before attacking. Vitality before violence, if you like. Oh, another thing. You can turn Gambits off and on here from the Gambit screen, as well as from the battle menu. Of course, Gambits won't do you much good if they're turned off. Still, discretion is often the better part of valor. If you need to beat a hasty retreat, try turning Gambits off first. It's hard to fall back when your allies insist on picking a fight. Ah, this is true too. But we're going to leave the Gambits on. We're going to leave them on. Did I mention you can have up to 3 Gambit sets for each member of your party? Set a few to suit the situation or match your mood. Feel like cracking some skulls? Make a set. Rather indulge your magical fancies? Make a set for that too. You'll want to get comfortable with Gambits first though. Once you can feel it in your bones, you're ready. Oh, I already know. Well, that's the long and short of it. I'll set my Gambits as they were before we started. Feel free to change them later if you like. We're like to come across new actions and targets, so don't be afraid to experiment with new Gambit combinations. But don't put all your faith in any one combination. With each passing day, the world finds new and exciting ways to kill a man. This is so true. Be flexible. If you find yourself up against beasts that don't take well to fire, create a gambit to cast fire on nearby foes. Likewise, should we face a creature that uses poison, a gambit to cast poison on poisoned allies just might come in handy. A bit much to take in, don't let it worry you, you're in good company. Yes, these sewers are thick with the bones of others who had similar difficulties. Let's be off then, shall we? Yes, let's be off. So it's not really too complicated, but I love the Gambit system because it is flexible and you can customize it in the manner you want for your party. Now, in this case, I haven't touched anything for Balthier and Fran, so I'm gonna go ahead and get them situated first before we continue forward, because we are going to encounter someone upcoming here. Okay, now, so in the aspect of gambits, let's go here. They're not complicated. You can pretty much do what you want, but like in this case, I think I mentioned before that I prefer to have my gambit set that where I don't have to constantly select X and attack, because I don't want to manually focus on doing that. It gets rather time consuming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this for red. Is the way I look at it is the red is more so for attacking and blue is more so for support. So if you get confused by it, it's just know that red is anything in relation to attacking or causing some particular damage, and blue is for any kind of support. So I'm going to do foe nearest visible attack. I'm going to leave that number 1, and then Vaan's going to be pretty much my party leader, so I'm just going to put that on and put attack also. And I don't think he really has any I don't think he has any let me see. If I go here to any ally HP less than 70%, I don't think he has cure. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, so we're not going to do that yet. He can do first aid, like if they're in critical condition, so we can technically set the parameters for that. But I'm just going to leave it for now. Yeah, ally status equals HP critical. So let's just do that for now. Let's do first aid. Now, the way that I have it set is 1, 2, and 3. So my priority is he's going to attack as number 1 priority the first enemy he sees. I can always change this or turn it off. And then, like, if an ally is having HP critical status, we can set that as number 1. But for now, I'm just going to leave it in number 3, because he's just not going to focus on that quite readily if that were to happen. Balthier, you are going to do party leader's target. But I'm going to make his priority, because he's my white mage. I'm going to make him ally less than 70%. And I'm going to give him cure. Yeah, so I'm going to make that his number 1 priority. So he'll focus on being my support first, while attacking as secondary. I'm not going to worry about this other slot. We're just going to leave that. Fran, foe party leader's target. Yes, we'll take that. You don't have much of anything else, so I'm just going to turn this one off. So Fran is good to go. Okay, I know that was quite a bit. I'm going to go back up here real quick and just save, because I now have that managed. All right, and we are off. I know that was a lot of information, so I'm sorry if you all find that too much. If you don't want me to kind of talk about anything that's too technical, just please let me know.
Insurgents. Most like they thought to take advantage of a lax watch at the palace while the fate's on, to feed the good consul a length of steel for his supper. I should think Vaan used to such hospitality. Clever. He used himself as the bait to draw them near, and then sent in the air brigade. A fine bloody banquet. I dare say I've soiled my cuffs. If a dungeon's waiting for us at the end of the night, it had best have a change of wardrobe.
We're gonna find out. Alright, so I'm gonna try to be... a map, yes. I was like, let me try to be thorough and look in every direction. Yes. Now let's look at this area because it is nonsense, okay? Look, this is the waterway. But what you can't see on the map is that in this like kind of square, there's actually several types of like walkways in between there. And in this area, like we'll find later in the game, there is an Esper here. And you have to like go through these walkways a certain way in order to trigger the Esper fight. But yeah, it's it's a crazy area, but I really like it. Except these rats. Now see, my Gambits are just gonna go ahead and attack for me. I don't have to no longer go like, here, press X and X again to attack. I don't want to do that. I don't want to waste time with that. So I'm gonna try to check though for any treasure. Yes. Let's get going and fight the sewer rat. Where'd you come from? Wait, okay, I'm just gonna attack you then. Gotta get my experience. Yes. Fran and Balthier are what, level 7? Okay, so one level ahead of me. Come on in.
Yeah.
The one thing I do wish about this game is that I wish everybody could like have the same level, but you do have to work through. Who is attacking me? Oh, you do have to work through getting everybody kind of on the same flow. Once you get towards the point of the game where everybody needs to be about level 40, that's when it starts getting real wonky. And then you're like, well, who's the main 3 people? I want them to get to level 99 first. And then I'm like, but then I want everybody to get to level 99, and that takes forever. So, yeah, we gotta work our way through all that. We'll figure it out. Treasure. Don't see anything. Okay. I think we're getting close to another saved crystal. We are! Okay, I called it. Okay. I can't work. Oh, yeah, because once we go down here, I think there's going to be a different fight. Okay, so let me just replenish. Yes. Fight incoming.
Now we have it! There's no getting away!
Who would be next?
Close ranks, bring her down!
She's not playing.
Jump down! Hurry!
Okay,
She's
Vaan.
not alone!
Our ranks grow by the hour.
And our troubles with them.
Ah! Yes. Alright, let's get him. We're gonna get this guy with this protect on him, because... Ah! He should be not too bad to take down. No, y'all! Help me! There we go. See, they're not too bad. They're not difficult. Get this guy. Yes. Ooh, 2 license points. Yeah, let me have that. 2 LP. I'll take it.
You alright?
Thank you.
I'm Vaan. And this is Balthier, and hey! What's your name?
Amalia.
Amalia, huh? Nice to meet you.
There were others with me. I'm sorry. No.
Huh?
Oh, now isn't that impressive?
Don't get any ideas. I said it's mine.
I'm afraid the jury's still out on that one.
You stole that?
Yeah.
Have you finished? When the guards don't report in, they'll come looking for us.
If they aren't already.
You should come with us. Better than being by yourself.
Very well.
What's wrong with her?
You have a lot to learn before we even get started on your thievery.
What's that mean?
Balthier's like, I don't really want to deal with you, kid, but we're gonna have to. There wasn't anything over here, I think. No, okay.
The situation requires I accept such help as I find, though it be from thieves. I shall accompany you until we find my companions, no longer.
Let's think of her as a guest, then. Unlike Fran or myself, our guest probably won't be taking orders from anyone anytime soon, and she'll leave when she pleases. So we keep to our affairs and she to hers. I doubt we'll find her wanting in valor, being such an upstanding member of the insurgents.
Resistance.
I like how Balthier already knows who she is.
Well, what are we waiting for?
We're not waiting for much. Alright, so now we have a much larger party. A party of 4, which is awesome. But I'm going to go back up here to save. But I think this is a good stopping point because we're going to end up basically traversing pretty much through the waterway some more. And then from what I can remember, there is like a boss fight towards the end of the waterway. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to get through this part and at least show you all the Gambit system and let you take a look at that. So hopefully you all are enjoying this. I'm so thankful for any of you who are even watching a video. So even one view, I'm just so grateful and just thank you because I really love sharing my excitement and my enjoyment of games with you all. So please be sure to check anything out as well on this channel. And yeah, please make sure you like and subscribe if you'd like. And I will see you all next time. So take care of yourselves.